A bank in Singapore says it has no account belonging to Senator Antonio Trillanes or that of the lawmaker's late father. Trillanes flew to Singapore Monday to disprove the allegation of President Rodrigo Duterte that he had two bank accounts in Singapore, one in DBS Bank along Alexandra Road and another in Hong Kong Shanghai Bank in Raffles Branch. The opposition senator on Tuesday goes to DBS Bank Alexandra Road branch to get a certification that the account alleged by Duterte and his allies is non-existent. Duterte earlier said the DBS account has a balance of 193,000 but did not specify the currency. He also claimed the account, which was supposedly already closed, was placed under the name of the senator's late father, Antonio F. Trillanes. DBS says neither Trillanes nor Antonio F. Trillanes have an account with them. The bank also refused to give the senator a certification because he was not their client. Trillanes also goes to the Raffles City Tower, but there is no Hong Kong Shanghai Bank in the official listing on the ground floor. There was also no Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation Limited or HSBC. Aside from Singapore, Duterte said Trillanes has accounts with Chinese nationals in Canada and New Zealand. Trillanes denied the allegations and submitted bank secrecy waivers to the Anti-Money Laundering Council and the Office of the Ombudsman to scrutinize his local and foreign bank accounts. The AMLAC confirmed receipt of Trillanes' waiver and is set on evaluating the documents. Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre says fraternities cannot be completely banned because they are part of Filipinos' constitutional right to form associations. This after the death of University of Santo Tomas law student Horacio Castillo III, who is suspected to have died from injuries sustained during hazing initiation rites of the Aegis Juris Fraternity. Aguirre says the right to organize and the fight against violence should be taken into consideration in discussing the issue. Aguirre is a member of the Lex Talionis fraternity based at the San Beda College of Law together with President Rodrigo Duterte. The Justice Secretary also says the Anti-Hazing Act was already strengthened amid calls to amend the law. Still on Castillo's case, the medical technologist who supposedly found the body of Castillo in Tondo, Manila and brought him to the Chinese General Hospital is now considered a person of interest by case investigators. Manila police say John Paul Solano will be invited for questioning and will be asked to produce a sworn statement. Rappler sources say Solano is also a member of Aegis Juris. The Philippine National Police wants to buy 37,000 body cameras in 2018. PNP spokesman Leonardo Carlos says they did not include body cameras in their 131.26 billion peso budget request for 2018. But Carlos says the PNP is hoping lawmakers are still open to the additional cost after concerns on the rising death count during police operations. When asked for the price of the cameras, Carlos says they have not found a specific unit to use as reference. The support for strapping body cameras on cops began in the early months of the Duterte administration, when killings in police operations started to rise. Back then, PNP Chief Ronald De La Rosa dismissed the suggestion, saying cops needed to put the money elsewhere, such as basic police equipment. But De La Rosa changed his mind after Caloocan City cops killed 17-year-old Kian De Los Santos and 19-year-old Carl Arnaiz in police operations. Marawi City Bishop Edwin de la Peña asks President Rodrigo Duterte to allow some displaced families to return to the war-torn city. Marawi City is the site of clashes between government troops and Maute Group terrorists since May 23.
We humbly ask President Rodrigo Duterte to allow some of the displaced families to return home, particularly those who live in secure and government-controlled areas away from ground zero.
The conflict displaced 600,000 residents of Marawi City and surrounding areas. The bishop also urges Christian communities to continue caring for the Maranaos by sending support through the Social Welfare Department, non-governmental organizations, or the Catholic Church. A CNN report says United States investigators wiretapped Paul Manafort, President Donald Trump's former campaign chairman, under secret court order before and after the 2016 U.S. presidential elections. The report says the wiretapping continued until at least early this year, a period when Manafort was known to talk to Trump. It was unclear whether Trump himself was picked up by the wiretaps. Manafort was chairman of the Trump campaign from June to August 2016. CNN cites 3 sources as saying communications collected from the Manafort wiretaps sparked concerns among investigators that he had encouraged the Russians to help with the campaign. But 2 of the sources said the evidence was not conclusive. Trump previously accused former President Barack Obama of secretly listening into communications at Trump Tower during the U.S. presidential campaign.